being interviewed here in
in the
Flip?
bootcamp. Yeah,
Yes.
first time.
Uh, but how many interview experiences do you have?
Um, when I started freelancing,
Hmm.
or back when,
Your whole
I think
life.
I had. Uh, so when I started freelancing, three, four, I think, with the
Hmm.
clients, and
Oh,
then
that's
like
nice.
we have weekly meetings. I have weekly meetings with my client, like every
Okay.
Friday.
So suffice it to say, you have enough experience that you shouldn't be nervous right now. Is that
I'm a
so?
bit nervous.
Just relax. Kasi pati naman ako every time naman na nandito ako, ninenervyos din ako. Do you know that?
it's
With my
it's
ex
not so obvious, yeah.
with my experience, I can easily hide it, but I'm actually nervous all the time. All the time. Lalo na pag ganitong bago lagi ang kasama ko sa sa Just Success.
Yeah.
It's always interesting. So it's exciting for me, but nerve-wracking at the same time because we have to get to know each other instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake. At the same time, merong mga audiences, so there's a lot of pressure with me as well. I hope that it doesn't really put so much pressure on you.
No, it's okay.
Okay, that's good. So have you been briefed by Anna or somebody beforehand?
Yeah, they sent me like the guidelines for the
Mm.
interview, so I
Okay.
was able to
Well,
read it. Yep.
how about we forget everything about that guideline?
Sure.
Let's just ditch that para wala tayong mini-memorize na step 1, I should say this,
Yeah.
step 2, I should say
So
that,
it's more
right?
like conversational lang.
Yes, it's just a conversation between the two of us since it's my first time to see you. I
Yeah.
don't know if you know me yet, but kung sabihin na natin let's trying to get to know each other, right?
Hmm.
So I haven't seen you for forever, and now that we are here, let's just say, ikwento mo nga sa akin, how are you? Who are you? Yun na lang ang gawin natin. Alright? Para
Okay.
para walang masyadong format na iniisip. Okay?
Yeah.
So you just keep on talking, keep on talking. Sometimes I interrupt, but if you happen to want to say more, even if I interrupted, keep on saying it. Sige lang. Okay? What
Okay.
mat what it's more important that I hear your story rather than me speaking anything at all. Okay? It's you are the most important person right now. So it's all about you. All right?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. So can shall I begin?
Oh, hold on for a while kasi tinitignan ko muna mga did you notice that we are live already?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll just do a couple of introductions first. But
Sure.
before that, do you have water beside you or any drink beside you?
I do. Let me just grab
Okay.
it. Okay. Here.
But if ever my time, talking straight sometimes dries the mouth, the throat, and everything. Don't tayo medyo nagkakaroon ng bloopers pag minsan kasi pag serious. Also, do you have anything to advertise later on?
No, unfortunately, because my original schedule was on the 18th, but then it
Mm.
was moved, so I haven't like prepared the. They asked me to prepare something, so I wasn't
Well,
able to do that.
do you have any projects or products that you would like to talk about a little later? It's a good opportunity to talk about anything you want to do in the future.
Well, actually, one of my clients, we're gonna do recruitment again for. We're gonna recruit another VA for the team, so
Hmm.
probably I could announce it. Um, well, I usually post it on the group of the VA bootcamp. So uh, I don't know. Maybe I could just highlight it or
Yeah, I'll give
give
you
a
some
little bit
time
of
to talk about it
information.
later on. and I'll give you a little bit of time at the end of the segment.
Okay.
And if you want to greet somebody else as well, then that will be the time. All right?
Okay, sure.
Okay. So, para alam ko lang kung ano, kung maglaan tayo ng oras para dyan. So, we got viewers now. So, okay, are we ready?
Yeah, sure. Have you had lunch yet?
No, no,
Me too.
I don't
Like I
eat
can't
lunch.
eat. I was too nervous. Just
It's okay. I, I don't really eat lunch during this time. I'm supposed to
okay.
be sleeping at this time, honestly.
Oh really?
Yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. I like mornings as well. Okay,
Mm.
everybody. Hi. Welcome again to another episode of Just Success 2020, where we get to drag somebody like Barbara here, my beloved guest. We get to drag somebody to talk about her life, her career, her success in freelancing. And today we are going to talk about how the VA Bootcamp kickstarted her freelancing career. That is from Miss Barbara Olivo. Could you please say hi quickly, Barbara?
Hi everyone.
Yes, that is our
Hope you're
beloved.
enjoying your lunch.
Yes, yes, definitely. Hope
Yeah,
you
it's
guys are.
lunchtime.
Normally it is lunchtime, but para sa
Yeah.
mga iba na nagbe-breakfast or dinner for now, for whatever reason you're doing, or fasting, happy everything. Right?
That's right.
Well, before we proceed to our guest, she's got a lot to talk about. Pero let me greet our audiences first. But before that pala, kindly, you know the drill. Kindly share this live video, live casting to all of your friends and put shared on the comment section down below. And with that, you will be getting a free giveaway from our guest. Who moved my cheese? I think this is a very familiar title for you guys, and if you haven't had a copy of this yet, um, this is a great opportunity for you to get one. Is this correct, Barbie? Who moved my
Yeah,
cheese, right?
yeah, I think that's the one that Miss Anna sent.
Okay. Okay. So there you go. Who moved my cheese? Well, mahirap na baka mamaya magkamali ako. May mga binabanggit pa ako dyan na titles eh. Mali pala. But yeah, so thank you very much for sharing this video and commenting there. Let me know also where you are viewing this from, because we are always interested. I always wanted to say, mula Apari hanggang Hulo, we have audiences here in the Philippines and even outside the Philippines. That is good. So let us know where you are viewing from. Hello, hello to Mr. Den Torrefiel. And I see Adraneda. Hello, Mahar. Thank you very much for being there. And Miss JD Vargas. We also have Ai Ye. Ooh, that's a cute name, but difficult to pronounce. Ayi Yay. And we also have Kamo M. Okay. Now you are doing this on purpose, ladies and gentlemen. This is okay, let me read that. Kamo M NL Red. Ang hirap bigkasin ng pangalan mo. But congratulations for that. And also, hello to Miss Editha Ragadio, Miss Catherine May Riano watching from QC, and we also have Rochelle Gravella Silvano. We hello to Miss Mary Claire Amprado Vasquez, and okay. No, dumaan na naman ang pangalan mo, Camo, and it's difficult to pronounce, so let me just flash it like that. Also, hello, Mami Paz Manansala. Thank you very much for viewing. Thank you, Catherine Mariano. Oh, okay, I think I greeted you already. Mary Rose Habala Nival. Ooh, that's a very nice name. Hello to Rochelle. Okay, I've already greeted you. And oh, how about this guy? Mr. Elpidio Eduardo Valera the Third. Wow. Congratulations for being the third. Siguro merong the fourth na dyan na susunod. And, sino pa? Sino pa dito? Okay, here's another name that I can't pronounce. Estefania Baknagan. I hope I didn't sabotage your name. Hello, Miss Danica Arenda and Mr. Albert Bon. Okay, Mr. Albert Boncajes. Is it Boncajes or Boncajes? Please let me know. Let me know about that. Miss Mendez Grace and sino pa? Sino pang mga nandito? Ooh, okay. Edriza Anthony Miyagaw Sagit. I hope I pronounced your name properly. Miss Lenny Babao and Maria Rowena Miguel. Hello, hello. Miss Grace Moraga Mortel. And oh, here's a familiar name. Hello, Miss Michaela Gamba Sensil. And hello, Miss. Ooh, my goodness. Liz Uda. Okay, I want to get this correctly. Liz Odarepme. Share done. Thank you very much for sharing. We also have Ruel Almonte. You know, guys, I know that you're laughing behind behind there. I know that you guys are laughing for my mispronunciations. Forgive me. I'm so sorry if I've offended you. Please, uh, don't kill me. Just let me know if how to pronounce your name properly. Hello, Mr. Henry Francisco Rivera RC and Miss Dory Martinez Dado. And also let me know if you want me to address you Mrs. or Miss, yeah, Mrs. or Miss. I think I favor Miss a lot more. And Angeline Malveda. Hello there. We also have, ooh, Jennifer Sunga and Eileen Noma. I see Adraneta. I have to pronounce that properly. Eve Manalo. There you go. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm so glad you are all here. And oh, may pahabol. Hello, Miss Aguhob Cell. There you go. Thank you very much, everybody. So keep on sharing and keep on commenting and post some questions on the comment section down below. I'm sure Miss Barbara will be able to answer all of your queries. Just keep it on the topic, okay? Para naman maganda ang flow ng usapan natin. So that is every introduction I've done. And okay, Barbara, it's your turn. So what's your story?
What's my story? Okay. so, um, so it started about 2 years ago when I resigned from my. I used to be a quality specialist for a BPO company. So I used to work in Mall of Asia, near Mall of Asia in Pasay. But I live in GMA Cavite. So it's a daily commute from our place. Like my shift, it's a day shift. So it would start around 7 and then end at 4. So or if it, like I travel 1.5 hours from home to work and then back home, like going back home, it's 2 hours every day. So and our company, our account had downsized, so I decided to that it's time for me to resign because I've been there for almost 9 years, I think, but 2 years of going to Pasay. So the 7 years were spent on another side. So it's quite a huge decision because back when I was in BPO, like you get a salary monthly, just do your job. You eventually get promoted if you do your job well, but then you sacrifice like your time and the daily travel. It's quite taxing, so I decided to quit. And then my friend, she's doing freelancing for ever since we graduated from college. So I think she worked for about 2 years, but then she decided to go on freelancing. So that she introduced freelancing to me, but I didn't start immediately. Like, ah, I'll just do it when I don't have a job anymore.
Yeah.
Because there are times when you have a job, you just you keep it at the back of your mind that yeah, I can do this when I have more free time.
Mm-mm.
So I resigned in June, and then I saw the VA bootcamp ads. I think on Facebook, I signed up for the free classes, so the
Mm-hmm.
free courses, and then so I signed up. I resigned in June. I spent the entire June like studying how to be a VA, how freelancing works, like is it safe, like am I gonna get paid? So you have a lot of doubt in your mind, and then um, so that's for the entire July. So My friend helped me set up my Upwork account, but as you know, it's hard. It's quite hard to get into Upwork. So I at first it was not successful. I think it took me less than 20 attempts before I was able to like get my profile approved. So 20 attempts, I was already getting frustrated. But while I was trying, I had like I signed up for Go Transcript, like a transcription job. So while you're learning, you're earning, but it's just a little amount compared to what you used to earn when you have like regular job. So I stayed there, and then eventually after 20 less than 20 attempts, I was able to get hired. No, I was able to get my profile approved. And then Miss Anna Soriano, she was my first client in Upwork. So because I think I signed up as well after I signed up for the free course, not the free course rather, but the paid course. Oh, someone's knocking on my door. Sorry. So I signed up for the paid course. I
You
can't
can.
remember the amount.
Do you have to tend to your visitor? Somebody's knocking on your door.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I just, sorry,
Yes. Yes. It's okay.
it's my nephew.
It's okay.
I'll just turn
It's
off my camera 1 second. I'll just
okay. Okay.
check what he needs, okay? 1 second.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hope your interest is piqued dito sa interview natin ni Barbara. And she speaks straight English, and yun ang ginagawa niya. So, ito ang isang maganda sa freelancing. You really have to improve your English speaking. And to those of you who are having a hard time with this, just take it slow. Take it slow. Kasi minsan pag ganado ang tao na magsalita using English, we can't stop them
Hello.
because yes, hi Barbara. Okay, something's happening to
I'm
your
back.
camera. Okay, there you are. There you go. Ooh,
Can you see me?
um,
Can you see me now?
you're cutting off a little. You're cutting off a little.
Cutting. Let me just. Better?
I think it's your internet. It's probably your internet. That's okay. I can see you
Good.
better now.
Just 1 second.
Uh-huh.
Is it better?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
a little better. It's a little better, but I think let's just keep going on.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Okay. So where did I end? Okay, Miss Anna. So
Yes.
so she um so she was my first one-on-one coaching session with me after my profile was approved. And then so she checked everything. She said, "Oh, it's good to go." And then she asked, "So what do you do?" Because from my background, it's more on customer service and transcription because I was a QA before.
Mm.
So I told her that right now I'm doing transcription aside from because my profile just got approved in Upwork. So so she said, okay, so when I have like transcription jobs, I'll get in touch with you. So she did. So she was my first client in Upwork, and then of course she gave me good rating. So that kickstarted my other transcription jobs, and eventually from transcription, I was able to get like stable clients and referrals from my other clients. So that's the short story with
Nice.
my freelancing start.
Nice. That is an awesome story. I like that you started off as a QA analyst. Is that it?
Yeah.
You started as a QA analyst. You went there and you just stayed there. And there's this thing you talked about, and I think the word is complacency. You got complacent. You're kind of satisfied with your current job at that time, even
That's
if your
right.
friend was talking about freelancing. I mean, you're dealing with your own problems in your job, in your current job, but it's okay because you already have a job. So you get
That's right.
complacent. You don't take interest on freelancing if an opportunity is knocking on your door. You don't really mind it because you're already happy with where you are, seemingly. But the fact that you are dealing with, I got a small note here. You are dealing with almost 4 hours of travel.
That's
4 hours
right.
of travel.
Back and forth.
That's a big deal because we only have 24 hours a day, right? We got 8 hours of sleep, let's say, and then another 8 hours of work time. So that's 16. And then you have 4 hours of travel. That would be 20. That would mean 20 hours already has been taken out of your life. So you only have 4 hours remaining, and we don't even know if, you still have to prepare, you still need to have breakfast, the lunch, and dinner. You need to spend time for those. So that 4 hours of travel is precious, in my opinion. What do you do during those 4 hours of travel when you were still working at BPO?
When I was still working, so during the first year, I think, because you're still first few months, you're still adjusting to the commute. You're still trying to get the grasp of your environment. Is it safe? You know, and then when eventually you get comfortable with the travel, you
Mhm.
actually would fall asleep while you're traveling. Like in the bus, you would fall asleep because especially when you're going home because you're too tired from work. You don't mind whether others would look. So would fall asleep. Sometimes I would read on my phone, like
Mhm.
do other stuff, like pay bills, whatever, do whatever, just to kill time while traveling.
Okay, Barbara, I think you are breaking up. I think there's something wrong with your connection again because you froze. Hello. Hello, Barbie. Okay, let me send you a message here. Barbie? Barbie?
Hello,
Yes.
I'm
Are you
back.
there?
Sorry.
Okay, there
Yeah.
you go. Oh, this is perfect then. This is much, much better than a while ago. So you were talking about um, doing other stuff while you're in commute. You're looking at your phone. You're probably watching some stuff and reading as
That's
well.
right.
Well, is this how you studied in VA bootcamp? You're studying it during your travels?
No, I started studying after I resigned.
Oh, okay.
So
S-
from June, I was out of job in June to July, and then I think August was when my profile got up. So the entire year, I was strictly following, like, because there's day one, like the topic, and then quizzes
mm-hmm,
after you study the topic. So I was following
mm-hmm,
that. I was in our dining table studying for the entire 30 days. So I was following that, and
oh,
then
wow.
after I study, I would do the transcription. So I'm still earning well, like even for a little bit, because
Mm-hmm.
it's hard when um, because you have bills to pay, so you still have to earn money while you're learning.
Yes, tell me more about that. Because that's something that a lot of the potential entries, are scared of. They are scared of not really earning enough. Because you mentioned that a while ago. You said you were earning less than when you had your regular job. So how are you able to manage that during the time of your studying?
So I was already out of job. And I was earning less compared to what I
Mm-hmm.
used to earn before when I was still in BPO. So it was a challenge, but that pushed me more to learn quickly and find like clients quickly. Because at the back of my head, what if I don't get clients? What
Mm.
like you have your savings, but it's not gonna sustain you for like a year if
Uh-huh.
you're not that ready before you leave your job. So it could only sustain you like what for 6 months, 9 months. So I think because for me, like that motivated me. That thought that what if I can't pay my bill? So that motivated me to work hard and to persevere and finding like even taking small jobs because sometimes um you're hesitant to take small jobs because you know that you would be paid less. But
Mm.
for me, I took it because I know that like I need it, and that's gonna be my stepping stone. Like if I could get rating, or if I do this job, even if it's little, then I would gain experience. And if I do well on this one, then the client would be happy, and they would probably give me good ratings, and it
Mm.
would reflect on my Upwork, or even when I will before I was in Upwork. So because there are things in Go transcripts, like you get incentives if you pay
Mm.
if you work well, or if you do the transcripts well. So that kept me going. That kept me
I like
motivated.
I like that you are motivated. Why did you not quit during those hard times? You seem to have had a difficult time during the start of your career. And
Yeah.
this is despite the fact that you quit a job that was already considered a stable job because you've been there for 9 years, as you've said, and you suddenly came into something new that you have no idea where your direction is going to be, and yet you did not quit
That's
despite
right.
the hardship. Why is that? Why is that?
Um, First, I didn't want to go back to BPO. My sister was telling me, my sister, because I'm a registered nurse by profession, but I
Mm,
didn't pursue that profession. I was
okay.
sidetracked to another field. So my sister kept bugging me to, when are you going to quit your job? That was my question to her. So she was asking me, when are you going to quit the job? Hello?
Yes, yes, I can still hear you, but you have
There.
frozen.
Sorry.
Okay, there you
So
go.
she was bugging me
It's
to,
okay.
hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, we can hear you.
It's breaking
Hello?
up, I think.
Hello, Barbara? Okay, I think you're breaking up again. We can hear you
Hello?
though. We
Can you
can
hear me?
hear you. Yes, we can hear you, but you don't seem to be able to. Okay, there you go. She exited. Oh, let me take advantage of greeting Sandayon. Raymond. Raymond, sabi niya pa-shoutout po dahil nanalo siya ng yung Bluetooth na ano na giveaway ni Mahar during the Friday. Yes, do participate on those Friday giveaways from courtesy of Mahar. It's fun. And just remember that regardless of making your answers interesting, nadadraw siya. Nadadraw siya. Hindi, the winners aren't based on the content of their answers, but more on the draw, the luck of the draw. Okay, so Barbie, hello. Oh, are you? You're still frozen. Huh? Hello, Barbie. She still can't hear us. Okay, you're frozen. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just. Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh, you're still frozen. Let's see. Okay, we are having some hiccups here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you'll still stick around. Stick around kasi ano, marami pang masasabi si Barbie. Barbie, are you here with us now?
Yeah? Hello?
Okay. Yes, we can hear you. Right.
Sorry about that. So because my nephew confused. They're watching YouTube so I asked them to
Ah,
mute me
nag-aagawan.
here
It's
in the
okay. It's
background.
okay. Just
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yes, just to continue, please. Hi.
Hello?
Hello. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay?
There.
Sorry, I'm back. Okay, so where did we end? Oh, my
Yes.
sister.
Yes, we were
Um,
talking about your sister bugging you about quitting your job.
yeah, she was bugging me to quit my first job,
Uh-huh.
and she wanted me to pursue my profession. I was telling her because I got comfortable with my first job,
Mm.
so that I stayed there for quite a while, and then so she was telling me,
Oh no.
okay,
All right.
hello, sorry
Yes.
about that.
It's okay. That's okay. Just keep going. Hello, Barbie. Barbara. Okay. Let me. Barbara. Uh, try fixing your connection while I uh, do some.
Hello.
Okay. Hi. Are you with us? Hi, Barbie. Hello. Oh, still having some problem here. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, yan ang, again, this is why life is interesting because sometimes life just throws a random ball at you, and it is a test usually to us freelancers. Pag minsan ganito talaga. Even clients do this thing na pag minsan meron silang binibigay sa'yo na random challenge out of nowhere and think on your you have to think quickly and magremedyo ka. Katulad din ng kapag bigla kang nawawalan ng internet, you really have to do something about it even if when you're in the middle of doing your job. For example, if you're in the middle of an interview with your client, it is okay. Some clients may lose their patience while you're suffering from this internet problems that we have here in the Philippines. Some are also patient. Some, it really depends on how you deal with it. So it's either you try to connect with them and try to, quickly send them a message or something and then get back. That is just how it is. So that is what I'm doing right now. I'm taking advantage of this thing while nire-remedyo pa ni Barbie ang connection niya and I hope that she will be back. Hello, Phoenix Jackson. How to avail the VA free course? Yes, I'll be answering that as of now. We are going to say, let me introduce you, Mr. Marco Gaudiel de la Cruz. I will be speaking to him next week. That'll be our next jazz success next Wednesday. And we are going to have a very nice catchphrase saying, I can save more money because I'm working from home. Say it with me again, ladies and gentlemen. I can save more money because I'm working from home. Wow, nabulol ako dun eh. So that'll be an interview with Mr. Marco Gaudiel de la Cruz, and that will be next Wednesday, March 11, 2020, and at 10:30 a.m. Keep that in your schedule, please. Please give me a few minutes. Yes. And, nasan na tayo? Oof. Okay, so we keep talking about VA bootcamp this, VA bootcamp that, but if we just keep on talking about it without really looking at the website, walang mangyayari sa atin kapag ganyan. So to all of you who keep on asking how to start, how about you check on our website, which is vabootcamp.ph/enroll. In here, you will see a video of Jason compiling all of the success stories of our students who finished their courses and nagawa nila ang nai-apply nila ang pinag-aralan nila and they succeeded in their career. So check it out. Again, that's VA Bootcamp freelancers.ph/enroll. Now, to those of you who availed our 1 day free course access on February 25, you have this opportunity because we got a leap year promo leap year promo at VA Bootcamp made for you. Get our accelerated package. Again, that's the accelerated package. Ba't ako nabubulol ngayon? Another blooper. Accelerated package. That's the cheap one. And enjoy unlimited access to our bookkeeping, e commerce, and English 101 courses at no additional cost. Absolutely no additional cost. So, all you need to do is enroll now, and you will receive a gift from Miss Anna Soriano or Jason Dula himself. That is going to be the profile review. And that is very important to us freelancers, especially sa inyong mga beginners. All you need to do is go to vabootcamp.ph/enroll. And bakit nawala? There. So, we also have free course. That's 5 reasons why some freelancers earn 100K a month. We used to have this masterclass, Road to 100K. Uh, um, there are a couple of names, but I remember this as the Road to 100K. It used to be a very very expensive course that was exclusive na hindi pa nga tinuloy ni Jason at one time, but now it is available for free. 5 reasons why some freelancers earn 100K a month. This is great knowledge for you guys if you want to up your level as a freelancer. So just go to vabootcamp.ph/free 100K course. Again, that's vabootcamp.ph/free 100K course. Buti na lang napaigsin na nila Jason. Do be curious because this is free anyway, ladies and gentlemen. So just try to take a look at it, take a peek at it, read about it, and discuss about it here on our group para mapag-usapan natin ito because this is something there we do not have a very specific pattern, but there are means and ways for us to up our levels as freelancers. And for sure, these the people who took this course back then, they really are earning 6 digit salaries nowadays. So yeah, that's the secret is revealed. It's out there. Just go and check it out. Again, it's vabootcamp.ph/free 100K course. So I was talking about the group. Go ahead and visit our group Flip PH sa Facebook naman. Para sa inyong mga nahihirapang mag-explain kung ano itong ginagawa natin as freelancers, just send them to our group and let them ask a question. Ano ba itong nangyayari dito? And we can educate them. We can enlighten them with whatever means we got to explain what we do here in freelancing. So go ahead and take them to our group here in Facebook, facebook.com/groups/flipph. Also, last but not the least, Pinay Whams. Para sa inyong mga nanays naman, if you ever feel lonely, if you want to talk about taking care of your babies while being a freelancer, go ahead and join this group. Anna made this group dedicated to moms. I don't know what's happening out there. I believe it's a good thing that I don't really know what's happening out there because I'm not a mom. But all of you guys who are ladies who are moms who just want to hang out with fellow moms, freelancers, go please join our groups Pinay Whams made by Anna. All right. I think I've. Yep. Thanks for watching. I think I've done everything there. Hi, Barbara. Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Thank you.
It's okay. I think everything's settled now. Your camera is clear. I can hear you clearly. So how about we talk further about your sister bugging you?
Yeah. So my sister was insisting that I go back to nursing, like pursue my profession. But then I was telling her I have other stuff that I need to do first. Because when you go to nursing, so like the salary would be here in the Philippines, it's much lower. So then I decided. I got in touch. Well, I've always been in touch with that friend who's doing freelancing, and
Mm.
then I ask if her client is looking for another VA, because I've decided that I would pursue freelancing. Said none, unfortunately. They're not looking for like a new person in the team, so that's okay. I'm gonna find and I'm gonna submit, like work on my profile in Upwork, and then that's it. So I think your question was why I did not like give up, even though
Yes.
it was really hard at the start.
Mm.
Um, I think because I know I would be able to, like, if I work harder, if I work on my profile, if I work on my skills, if I develop my skills, I would eventually like succeed in this career. I think I'm not yet there, but I think I've made some progress in terms of like where I started to where I am now. So
Oh,
you
I
have
love
to.
that phrase. I've made some progress from then and now. Is it a good progress? Is it a great progress from then and now?
Yes, yes, yes. I would say
Mm-hmm.
yes. There's
That's
like
good.
fr- from where I started to where I'm now. So I've taken a few like steps forward.
Mm-hmm.
So like in terms of the skills, in terms of the confidence in, selling yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me in freelancing, you have to like highlight, you have to be able to highlight, what you can offer to your clients, because you would just be alone. You don't have someone, you don't have a boss who would back you up, this person
Yes.
can do this person can do that. But you have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Like you have to highlight what you can do, like promote yourself. So
Mm-hmm. I like that.
that's
Selling
it.
yourself. That is a phrase that I commonly use actually, but it kind of sounds dirty, but I like using it because you literally are
Not.
selling yourself.
Yeah.
It's true though, because like you said, you said it better. You're highlighting whatever skills you got, whatever accomplishments you have. You're highlighting it, and you know what? Despite the fact that you're just a fresh graduate of VA bootcamp, you're still able to showcase what you got. So there, ladies and gentlemen, Barbara is a very good example of kahit katatapos lang niya ng course niya, she's able to showcase it. So wala kang doubt. Yan ang malaking advantage ng being ng VA bootcamp because we
Yeah.
offer you the tools. Definitely you will have the confidence because you're not going out there empty-handed. Talk to me about your 20 attempts and failed. Talk to me about that. What was the process of apply getting approved to Upwork?
Okay, so when I don't know if others feel it too, but when I submit, so every time you submit your profile, you would pray and hope that it won't, like, you won't get an immediate email, because if you get an
Yeah.
immediate email, then you know already that you failed again. But then, so I don't know. There's a bit of, you just continue, you just push yourself. If you believe that you'd be able to succeed, then you try again. There are days that I would, should I not continue? Like,
Mm,
should I pursue? Is this a way, like a call that, just give up? Don't proceed with this one. You're not gonna succeed.
mm,
But I feel like if it's hard at first, then it would eventually like get better. Because for me, when you get something so easy, it's hard. It's easy to like,
you take it
just
for
don't.
granted.
Yeah, that's right, you take it for granted. So
Hmm.
when you get it hard, or you had difficulty getting that something that you want, then that you would like do whatever it takes to make sure that you succeed in it. It sounds cliche, but that's the truth. Like, it's the truth for me.
It's true. It's true. Yes, definitely. Because with the 20 attempts that you did and failed, it's something that you worked hard for. So you spent a lot more energy. You spent a lot more time. The further you go, and the more failures that you're doing, the more that you have to keep pushing because you already invested so much in it. So that's a good thought. I don't think it's so cliche, but because it really happens to everybody. It's like when you are studying, you spend so much time studying in high school and college, and for sure it will just be it will you'll just feel sorry for yourself if you can't really apply what you have learned for a couple of
That's
years.
right. That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah, so that's the thing with having so many attempts and fail at it because you keep on pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And the good thing about you is you'd never quit. So right now you are tasting, you're just having a little taste of uh, your struggles. Yeah, the fruit of your
That's right.
labor. That's just a little
That's true.
taste because, like you said, it is promising. You're already a leap away from where you started, but you are enthusiastic. You sound very enthusiastic because it seems like you already know where you are going to. Am I correct with that?
Mm, part of, but you know, I don't know, because the client that I have now, he encourages me to, like, you know, we already, because I started with him with transcription as well, and then it turned to other projects. So right now he's challenging me to, what more can you offer for the team? So that's the mindset that I have right now. What else can I offer for my other clients? Like, not just for this client, but to the other clients that would come my way and I would be able to work with. So, um, when you say I know what my future, like I know where I'm going, I'm not sure, but like I have an idea of where I want to be with this
Exactly.
career.
Exactly. At least now there is like a light at the end of the tunnel. Unlike before, when with your 20 attempts, you're just going there blindly with just faith.
That's right.
Yes, you only had faith back then, but now you can
Yeah,
see a light
like
at the end of the tunnel,
you can
right?
only hope that after the 19th attempt you would eventually get in. That bot would allow you to to get into Upwork, because you only want to get in. After getting in, it's another challenge. Like,
Mm.
so I'm in. Then how do I find clients? Like, where will I start? How will I highlight my, like, whatever experiences that I have? So I
I
always
really
tell,
love
because I
your.
have, yep.
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I would just want to share, because I had, back when, sorry. So I had an agent. She was let go of the job, and we communicate because we hike the mountain. So she asked me to hike
Mm.
with her, so we go there. And then, so she recently, stop, it's my nephews.
It's
Can
okay.
I just be out for one
Yes,
second?
yes.
1 second.
Yes, yes. That, that is okay. Eto, ladies and gentlemen, again, it doesn't matter really. As long as you're giving content, you're delivering, you're doing your job. So far, Barbie is doing her job here in Jazz Success, telling her story, sharing and keeping updated on what she is saying kasi siya mismo naaalala niya kung anong nasabi niya previously. That is a very good skill and you need to learn from that as well because if you are a mom, definitely there will be many distractions around your home while you are doing your job. Katulad ko, may tumitilaok na manok din sa neighbor and she's so loud. And this is a skill that you need to develop yourselves. Barbie is so far doing a good job keeping tabs on what she's doing, what she is saying. So kahit mayroong interruption, she is able to go back to the topic at hand. Keep note of that. I hope that you guys will be able to do that with your client as well. Hello, Barbie. Are you back? Okay. Barbie. Oh, how about let me highlight a comment here. Sabi ni Prince Aljon Rivera, the struggle in creating a profile in Upwork is just the start of it. Finding a job is like climbing Mount Everest. That is definitely true. Kita nyo nga dito sa maraming mga issues na pinopost doon sa group natin. Apply sila ng apply, nire-reject sila ng Upwork. Doon pa lang, doon pa lang may challenge doon. How much more once you step in? Because to me, honestly, getting into Upwork is just the first step. It's the easy part because getting a job, keeping yourself in Upwork, is another thing. Because with so many attempts that you do, if you fail at getting a client or getting paid, Upwork could also kick you out. So, getting in, maliit lang yan. And yet, eto nga, si Barbara mismo, she tried it so many times, 20 times, and nakaka-disappoint pag minsan pag ganun ang na-experience natin. But here is Barbara, a good example of just keep on pursuing. Kasi nga, para sa kanya, there's nothing left to do. There's no turning back. So might as well just keep on going and going and going and, just improve. Kasi hindi naman siya basta trinay lang and then copy-paste uli yung application niya. She didn't do that. She improved each step she took. So, attempt number one, there were a couple of mistakes. She saw that and she improved. Attempt number two, nakita na naman niya. She didn't pass, but at least she improved a little bit. And she took that step by step by step by step until finally she got into Upwork. But yun nga, yung sabi niya, getting a client is also a different thing. Hello, Barbie. Are we back?
Yeah, yeah. So my nephews kept
Microphone.
talking about
Microphone.
internet. Sorry. So they were bugging
There
me
you go.
about connecting to the internet. Okay. So where was I? Getting to Upwork. Okay, so you're right. So with the profile, I had to tweak it a bit. So I go to the Facebook page and there are tips there.
Did you ask
Sometimes you
around?
have
Did you go
to
to the group and asked for tips?
like
Ooh.
copy other profiles,
Mm-hmm.
but
Okay. Barbie?
it didn't work for
Barbie,
me.
you're breaking up again. Okay. I think yes, I think she was saying that it worked out for her eventually. At the end of it, that's why she's here anyway, because she has a success story. Okay, let me just okay, just come back. Just come back when ooh, come back when you're ready. There you go. There, ladies and gentlemen, ayan nga, pag minsan ganito ang nangyayari sa atin na we have to keep on pursuing because like she said, she needed to check in our group. I don't know if she posted a question, but she referred to our group in Flip. And that is a good way to learn. That is why we are here, because we are here to uh, give you pointers. It's not just us, in fact, but you don't need to rely on my advice or Anna's advice or Jason's advice himself. Pag minsan, just go and ask around or read kung anong meron doon. Sometimes the questions that were posted by other people is your question. So mahirap kasi yung inuulit-ulit namin ang sagot namin. There are moments when we are passionate on giving our answers, and there are moments na hindi kami masyadong ganadong sumagot. So try to keep on reading because sometimes the answers that we give are really good. Sometimes it's but yeah, the Barbie did a good job by referring to our group chat, our group, and seeing answers from there. Hello, Barbie. Are you okay now? Barbie? No, no, no. Okay, there you go. Hi. Imagine.
There.
There. So let me ask you: did you post a question in our group yourself, or did you just read along?
Sorry, there are a lot of
Okay, Barbie, you're still breaking up.
interruptions.
Hello. Okay, so There's lag. You're still breaking up. She's gone again. Medyo masungit ang medyo masungit ang internet sa kanya ngayon. I hope that she's gonna get a better connection before we end our interview. But there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you got some pointers from here sa interview ni Barbara. The first thing is meron akong hindi na-address. The first thing is hindi siya nag-give up. Yun ang isang napakagandang ginawa niya because despite all the hardships, look, she was already satisfied with her BPO job back then despite na medyo mahabang traffic, maraming challenges, but she was okay with it until she got tired of what her life was. Yung 4 hours na traffic na yan, that is very big. And I think a lot of you could relate to that because many of you also came from BPO. Many of you also travel just to do your job, travel so far. Kaya nga tayo nag-freelancing para makapag-work at home. And that is what piqued Barbie's interest. And yun, nag-enroll siya and then she finished her course and like she said, it's not all flowers and rainbows after finishing the course. You also have to deal with actually executing what you have learned. And there are times when it is difficult. There are times when may mga students kami na, no, na who finished the course and it was easy for them. Like maybe after 3 days, my client na sila. Meron namang mga iba, it took them a while before they were able to get into Upwork, before they were able to get a client, but still, they are there. Ang pinakamagandang ginawa ni Barbie is she persevered. She never maybe she doubted herself. There were times, like she said, that she doubted herself. Maybe this wasn't for her or uh, magkukwit kaya siya? Is she, what is she doing wrong? Yung mga ganun na doubts, pumapasok din sa kokote niya. Pero, pinursige pa rin niya. Like she openly admitted that she made 20 attempts bago makalusot sa Upwork. And that is just Upwork. And she has her sister bugging her to just quit her job and go to nursing. Then nag-graduate na nga siya ng nursing. Marami siyang pwedeng puntahan aside from freelancing. But she persevered and it was worth it. Because at the end of the day, right now, she is so happy that she went through all those struggles because she can see, she has a small vision of where she will go. Yan ang maganda, the promise of a brighter future. So I hope that you guys are inspired by that. Dahil marami sa atin itong sumusuko na sa ilang attempts pa lang natin. Maybe it is our fifth attempt getting into Upwork or yung apply tayo ng apply, wala pa rin pumapansin sa profile natin. What Barbie is standing here for you is to tell you that you shouldn't give up because as long as you keep on improving, yung ina-identify mo kung ano ang, what do you think you did wrong or what may be wrong in your application for Upwork or para makakuha ng client, you just need to identify it. You go to our group and ask for help. Ano, what have I done wrong? Yung mga ganun. Magtanong lang kayo and people will guide you, maybe give you some pointers. We will not give you direct answers. I, for one, will not give you a specific answer. I will just guide you to what I want you to do. Yan ang ginagawa ko. And to others, maybe that's what they do. It really depends on who will respond to your query. But you just need to learn from it and improve each step that you take. Ooh, wala pa talaga si Barbie. Barbie, we have 3 more minutes to go. Just come back when you're okay. Okay. And ito mahirap I think this is the first time that my interviewee had so much trouble with the internet na ganitong nangyayari sa Just Success natin. But I am very confident that you guys have picked up something from her because her story is quite relatable to a lot of us. Many of us are still working at BPO. Many of us are still uh, hesitant on pursuing freelancing. Marami tayong advantages and disadvantages. One of the biggest advantage that she addressed is the traffic. Kayo, kung satisfied kayo sa ano, sa everyday na 4 hours kayong 4 hours kayong magto-travel to spend just that time for traveling, then if you're happy with that, then go, yeah, it's okay. More power to you. But if you are starting to question if there's a better world out there, then perhaps it is time for you to consider freelancing. Yeah. If you have doubts on your income, then perhaps it's time for you to look for a different avenue. Maybe you could add freelancing to your arsenal, to your source of income. You don't have to immediately jump into freelancing. No, you can just test it out, see if it works for you, and magiging masaya ka dahil may free income ka, may additional income ka, you have gained skills and knowledge, and who knows if you can merge the two, your day job and freelancing, and perhaps you could also move into freelancing full time. Okay. Hi, Barbie. Hello. Can you hear us?
Hi, started.
There you go. It's okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Yep.
So, okay, how about you tell me about having doubts? Because back then you said you were having doubts on this, on enrolling to VA bootcamp. Is it sure? Are you going to get an income from this? How were you able to? Yes, how are you able to go through that doubt and pursue enroll at VA bootcamp?
Um, so I had a lot of doubts. Because you're stepping into another world,
Mm,
another like I knew that my friend was doing freelancing, but she didn't tell me much about what she does.
mm,
We're close friends, but sometimes you don't talk about talk about it to someone who
yes.
wouldn't understand, because I wasn't
Mm,
doing it yet. So if you talk to it to someone who doesn't do the freelancing, they would be like, oh, sometimes people would just cast more doubts.
yes.
So that's probably why she didn't talk about it. So what I did was,
Th-
I joined the
Barbie,
there.
we got nothing.
I
We
joined a lot of Facebook groups.
okay there.
What else? I asked her. I was able to ask her, "What do you do?" So I asked her, and what she does for. She didn't go much into details, but that
Mm,
kind of assured me that it's a real thing. Like, I'm gonna earn. Like, I have a chance to earn from doing this. So that helped me. Um, what else? I think you know as I just had the faith that I put in a lot of hard work, and I know that it's gonna pay off. So that helped, like, remove or lessen the doubts. Until now, you still have doubts, even though I have like clients, steady
mm,
clients. Um, I can't let go of the other one, because at the back of your mind you think, what if the other client just get out of business, or for whatsoever
mm,
reason,
mm.
stop your contract. Because it happened to me. I was let go of one of my clients. I had to let go of some of my clients as well, because it's not working out anymore. So I think you just have to keep the faith and continue. Just push forward. Because for me, there's no turning back. Like, I can go to, um, as I was telling my sister, if I decided to, like, really pursue nursing, I would still want to keep doing this, like a
Mm,
side job.
mhm.
If like I have enough that I could pursue other stuff, then I think that's what's in store for me in the
I
future, I
like
think.
that. I like that. At least you're still holding on to your faith that freelancing will still help you no matter where you go, no matter. Yes, that is true. We do not discriminate, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to pursue other avenues, it is fine. Stay with freelancing and
Yeah.
let it help you achieve your dream. If your dream is to become this international nurse, then who are we to stop you from there? But let us help you. And that would be a better way to do it. Okay, Barbara, thank you very much for sharing your story with us. Unfortunately, we are almost out of time now. How about
Mhm.
to get whatever you want to advertise now or any shout outs you want to do? This is your time. Go.
No, I'd like to because I saw in the comments my friends
Hmm.
are there. Debbie and Icy. They said they're
Oh.
gonna be watching. Who else? So I just learned last night that our client would be searching for another VA. So I have to confirm the details, and if it pushes through, or if he decides to open the recruitment, then I'll be sure to post it on the Facebook page. So whoever's interested, then just I'll make sure to post it if once it's finalized.
Nice. Awesome. That is a very good news, Barbie. I like that. See, Barbie keeps on evolving. That is what she said. She keeps on evolving. Nabanggit niya yan kanina eh. She didn't just stay there as a standard transcriptionist. She kept on honing her skills, and even her clients are giving her opportunity to improve her skills and add more to her arsenal. Just like recruiting now, recruiting another VA, that is an HR skill, and that is something that she gets to be in charge of, and it is going to be fun for her because it's something new, and
That's
it's going to
right.
be fun for us as well because a lot of you, I bet, are going to compete for that position if it happens. So just watch out for Barbie, and she might be posting something good, she might be posting something nice. It's always good news that she will be posting on our group. Just keep in touch with her. To those of you who are inspired with Barbie's story, I hope that you extend your gratitude to her. Just go ahead and contact her, send her some messages of thanks, say thank you. If you have any further questions, and then go ahead and ask her. Just remember again, her time is expensive now. Her time is expensive. And so will be yours, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much for being with us today. I hope to see you again next week. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Okay. And